Hey, it is Sunday night, so you know what that means. It's time for Learning with Lynn. So I'm Lynn Huber.
And I'm Richard.
And this is Richard. I want to welcome you out tonight. If you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so we know you were here. So let me move some things around. Today we're going to talk about converting prospects into buyers with the power of free. I wrote that wrong, with free. Okay, so I'm going to move some things around here so that we can share the screen. There you go. Okay, so if you're here, be sure to let us know that you're here. So this is my blog. You are now looking at my screen. This is my blog. This is onlinebeautybiz.com, and this is where I use this to train all of my team members. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Anitra. Good to see you. Sandy, we are great. I hope you are too. So this is where I train all of my team members, and also this is available for any representative because we are here to support everybody. Whether you're on our team or not, it doesn't matter. I feel like a rising tide lifts all the ships in the harbor, right? If the tide rises, all the ships rise. And if we all rise together, it makes it better for everybody. You know, Avon flourishes more, we flourish more. It's a win-win all the way around.
Bigger party.
Yeah. So if you're brand new, you want to go up here to getting started right here. And that's where you get all the details about how you get paid, how to know if you got an order on your online store, all of the little details, all the things that new people don't know what to do with. It's all in the getting started. On the left-hand side here is the main part of my blog. That's the body of my blog. And on the right-hand side, this is called the sidebar. And if you're not already receiving emails from me, you can sign up to receive them here. Underneath that is a search. So you could literally search for whatever it is you're looking for. If you're not sure how to do something, you could search for it. And just a tip, keep your searches simple. So don't put in a lot of words. Your search will be more effective with less words. So figure out the main topic that you're trying to learn about. Hi, Doug. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you guys. And then right underneath that is categories. So like anything that's tagged with business building or face-to-face sales or follow-up or fundraising, you'll find them in these categories. So on the computer, it looks just like this. If you're on a phone, you'll see this main part right here. You'll see about 6 blog posts, and then this sidebar will be moved underneath. So just scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll find the search and the categories and all that at the bottom. So Sandy says, I do want to thank you for this blog. Very, very useful for newbies. Thank you, Sandy. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate you.
This is Lynn's Encyclopedia of Avon.
I'm going to be brutally honest. You guys can probably relate, especially if you're leaders. How many times do you get team members that say, someone said they ordered from me. How do I find it? Or how do I get paid? Or what do I do if? And it's the same questions over and over and over again. So rather than me trying to answer them every time, I send them to the blog because then it's in more detail. So then it's like, for instance, I can teach a new representative how to set up their website so it's direct delivery only instead of letting the customer choose representative delivery or direct delivery. And you go to my blog and there's screenshots and pictures that can help you, right? And the same thing, like if someone says to me, how do I know if I got an order in my online store? It's not like something I can quickly text you back and answer. And so the blog, again, can help you with that because if you look at the post about how to know if you have an order in your online store, it shows you all the 3 different ways that order could show up and where it could show up depending on where it's at in the order cycle. So it's great. And yeah, Sandy, I love you, Sandy. She says a great place to plug people into, and then we all have the same knowledge, nothing missed. Yeah, and that way, and you don't have to be on my team. I'm not promoting anything here. I'm not trying to recruit anybody here. You're already in. Everybody who comes to this website is already in, right? So that's what this is for. It's just to help you. It's for training. And it's my way to support my team, but why not make it available to everybody?
Can I just say real quick that this is, I learn things by chunking things down, by taking small bites out of things and understanding them. And that's what's great about these blog posts that Lynn has, is that you can open it up And there might be 15 different things in this blog post that you need to understand before you can do one thing correctly. And what you can do is you go through and you read the first paragraph or 2 paragraphs, and you stop for a minute and you reread it, you understand it, and then you go on to the next. And then you go on to the next. Yeah. But you learn in little bite-sized pieces till you have the whole big picture put together on that one topic.
Yeah, he's right. But you know, the reason I started this originally was, well, 2 things. Number one is, as a leader, you are a much more effective leader if you can direct your people to a resource where they can learn it, like Richard says. And so that's like really powerful, and that's really important. But also, I didn't have any help growing up in my Avon business. I didn't have any help. I had a district manager who signed me up. She said, sign here, give me your, I think it was $35 at the time. And that was the extent of my help. That was it. She said, here you go, have at it, have fun. And then tried to get me to give her the names of everybody I knew. And that's where she spent the rest of the time on, trying to get me to give her names. And so Richard and I, at first we were just playing with our Avon business. We weren't serious about it. But once we decided to get serious about it, we went looking for training. We paid to go to really expensive network marketing training and trainers, and we go on, and we still do. We go on MLM cruises with some of the top people in all the companies. But we have put a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of time into it. And now that I'm feeling like we're more successful, it's like give back. Right? It's like, I want to help everybody be successful. I don't have anything to hide. You guys probably already know that. I share all of my secrets with you. I don't hide them. And we're, like I said earlier, we're a rising tide lifts all ships, right? So let's see. Anitra says, I'm not a newbie anymore, but this has been the most useful way for me to learn something, more than my former friend did when I joined. Yeah, Anitra's friend signed her up and then quit. So Anitra was left on her own. Yeah, and so I'm glad that we're able to help you, Anitra. And then Sandy says, eat the elephant one bite at a time. Yeah, so it's so true. And that kind of falls, again, and I'm not judging anybody, I'm not saying anything, but I actually write blog posts about that for my recruiting efforts. That is signing up with your friend always a good choice? Because just because your friend sells Avon and they want you to sell Avon, if you seriously want to create a business, you need to decide, you need to figure out if your friend is serious about it. Because if they're just playing with it and they leave you hanging like Anitra, how does that help you? And so in my blog posts that I write, in my recruiting blog posts, I talk about how I will give you the support you need. If you're on my team, I have systems to help you, and I have this and that. And if you want to sign up with your friend, that's totally okay. But it would be smart for you to figure out if your friend is going to be there to support you. So that has nothing to do with our training tonight. But hi, Lily, good to see you. So let's get.
Let me just say something again, real quick. You know, when we get into network marketing, this is the big thing that we saw a lot when we were doing all of our training, was that you get into network marketing and people think that, oh, I can do that. But you go to school from kindergarten to 12th grade. When you're in 2nd grade, they don't teach you the history of the world 2.0, or they don't teach you trigonometry or anything like that. It's all in baby bites. It's when you're ready and need to learn it, that's when you start learning it. And that's the same thing with this. Not everything's going to apply to you all on this, but you can go in here and search what you need to know today to make your business successful as you're starting out.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so today we are going to talk about converting prospects into buyers with the power of free. So we talked about the power of free last week. We talked about doing things and giving and creating things like, like little articles about how to make your face look better in 30 days, or 30 skincare tips over 30 days, or, different things. I mean, different things that you can do. And we'll kind of go a little bit into that again today. But so hopefully you've started to use the power of free to get yourself into an established routine. Even so much as, I know Sandy's already doing this and she's doing amazing at it, but even creating creating Facebook posts with your branding, your picture and your web address on the image, and then a tip, hey, it doesn't even have to be about Avon. It could be, hey, did you know that if you put, if you put Vicks Vapor Rub on your heels, it will help keep your heels really soft. It doesn't even have to be about Avon. It's just giving tips on how on taking care of yourself and doing your hair and doing your makeup and all of that. And you can weave in some of your Avon products sometimes. Like I think I did one recently on dry skin, that you could, I don't even remember what it was now. So, but it was, use this type of product for if you have super dry skin. And then I said, and Physiogel is a great product for that. But I didn't give a link to Physiogel. I didn't do anything. It was just part of my tip. And that's where you want to do it, right? So it's just giving. It's like you giving, not necessarily you going on Facebook saying, buy my products, buy my products, buy my products. So before we get into that, though, let's hit on your Avon business in case we have any new people here. So growing your Avon business is actually really simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's just 4 steps. So it's prospecting for new customers and recruits. It's getting a brochure to every customer, every campaign. It's following up with every customer, every campaign. And then it's taking the order, submitting it to Avon and delivering to your customer. Or your customer goes on your website, places the order, and Avon ships to them. And then just rinse and repeat. It's just those 4 steps over and over and over again, right? And that's why it's simple, because those 4 things are easy to do. We all know how to do them. But it's not necessarily easy because you have to get out of your head. And that's why we have systems to get you out of your head. But so let's break them down really quick. So prospecting for new customers and recruits. If you're brand new, we want you to create a list of everyone you know. Everyone. Don't prejudge them. Just getting them on your list, just getting them down on paper. And then you're going to start reaching out to them. It could be a goal. You could set a goal of 3 a day or 5 a day or whatever it is you want to do. And you're just going to reach out to them and say, hey, I just started my Avon business. I'm so excited. Would you like to see a brochure? And if they say yes, then in the Daily 8 system, you're going to count them as a prospect who you got their name from. You already had their name, but they've said, yes, they want to see a brochure. And so you're going to add them as a point in your, which we'll go into in your Daily 8 system. If they say no, nothing's changed. They're still your friend. They're still your cousin. They're still whoever. Nothing has changed. So instead of getting your feelings hurt, say, okay, no problem. How's Jimmy doing? Or whatever. Just change the subject, right? If you're not brand new, and that list should be something that's living, breathing document. You should be adding to it all the time. I still am adding to my list. And you're going to be crossing people off. You're going to be adding people. So it's just this living, breathing document that's going to be with you forever, for as long as you're with Avon. So if you work through your list and now you need new people, your business is always in the new, always. So you always have to look for new people. So you need to be prospecting for new people. That means getting out, talking to people, or promoting on Facebook, or building relationships on Facebook. There's lots of ways to do that. And that's prospecting. And then once they've said yes, they'd like a brochure, then you're going to get them on your brochure list, and they're going to either get one in the mail or digital. However you want to do that, that's up to you. But every campaign. That doesn't mean, oh, they haven't ordered in 6 campaigns. Maybe I won't get them a brochure anymore. That's not what it means. It means every campaign. Now, there is one caveat to that. If you're mailing brochures and they haven't ordered in whatever amount of time you figure that you're willing to spend for brochures, I give them 3 to 4 months. For me, if they haven't ordered in that amount of time from a paper brochure, me mailing them, I'll switch them to my digital book list, where they get a text, because it costs me money, right? And you have to manage those systems. And by the way, if you go up to the search up here and you type automate, just automate, you'll find a post that talks about how to manage those systems over time. But so now you're gonna get a brochure to them every campaign. So now you've gotten them a brochure every campaign. Now you need to follow up. I recently was talking to a girl. I wish she would come on our calls because she really needs it. But I was recently talking to a girl. She's not on my team. It was in another Facebook group, another Avon Facebook group. And she was kind of whining and complaining about how she couldn't get anybody to order. She gave out books every campaign and nobody ordered. And I said, are you following up? And she says, oh, if they want something, they'll let me know. And I said to her, that's your first mistake, and that's why you're not getting any orders. Follow-up is critical. We are all busy, every one of us, you guys. And I've said this a million times. You're probably sick of hearing it. People are looking at your book in the bathroom or in bed late at night. They're really not looking. They don't have time during the day. They're not looking at your book anywhere else. Or maybe they're sitting in the doctor's office looking at it, whatever. But they're not in a position to call you, right? So they'll maybe mark up the pages. They know what they want. They're excited about something, and they're going to put that book down in their mind. They're going to call you, but they never do. And if you don't follow up with them, eventually that book's going to go in the garbage because they're going to forget about it. But if you follow up, I can't tell you how many times a customer said to me, oh my gosh, thank you for calling me. Actually, I text them, but thank you for the reminder, because I did have something. Let me grab my book. So you've got to do that follow-up. And when we put it into the system that we use, that gets it out of your head. And so you're just sending the text. in a group. It's not a group, but you're sending them in a group through Project Broadcast. And you just click, like you just update it with the campaign number and maybe the image, and then you send it to your list. And so you're not in your head going, oh man, I've given her a book for 3 months and she hasn't ordered it. I don't want to keep bugging her, because that's not your job. Your job is to get her a brochure every campaign, and your job is to follow up. That's your job. Her job is to let you know if she doesn't want to receive your text anymore, or to give you an order, or just to enjoy herself looking at your books, whatever. That's her job. But that's none of your business. Your job is to get a brochure to them and follow up.
Yeah, you're not a bother. You're giving excellent customer service.
Exactly. Excellent customer service.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't tell you, the customer gets, I have some that I actually do phone reminder messages, and it's a pre-recorded message. And I've had customers tell me, I don't even listen to your message. I just answer the phone and, oh, it's Lynn. And they hang up and then they call me, So, but they hear from me like clockwork every 2 weeks saying my order's going in. And trust me, they think we are amazing representatives. We give such great customer service because we're so different than the average rep out there who is so afraid of bugging people that they're not giving customer service. So it's really powerful. So we have our Daily 8 system to keep you consistent, because this is all about consistency. So you can click here on our Daily 8 system if you want to learn more about it. But instead of working eight hours a day, 40 hours a week, your goal is to capture 8 points a day, 5 days a week, for a total of 40 points. Before I go there, let me just hit Sandy. Sandy said, helping others and establish yourself as an expert. She's talking about the blog, the Facebook posts and stuff. She's got it down, you guys. You should follow her because she's really doing a great job. So, okay, back to the Daily 8. So you can print this sheet and use it to track your numbers, and I've already downloaded it. It's right here. And this is like 9 pages, and you just print one to read it, but you really only need the second page. This is the tracking form. And you just put the week number at the top. What days are you going to work your business? I really strongly suggest you work 5 days a week, even if you're only part-time. You can work your business full-time. You can work it part-time, but you can't work it sometimes. So I strongly suggest you work it 5 days a week, even if you're only going to do an hour a day. But you're being consistent day after day after day, or at the very least 3 days a week, but make it so you're doing it every week, 3 days a week. Sandy says, thank you. If I can show it. There we go. Awesome. Woohoo. Okay. So prospecting for customers, you're giving out brochures, you're getting contact information. This could be as simple as you're going through the checkout lane in the grocery store, and I don't know, maybe you have an Avon pin on or something, an Avon shirt on, or somebody's the girl in the cashier says, oh, I love your earrings, and you can go, oh, they're Avon. I sell Avon. You could simply say, we have this really cool digital brochure that you can look at on your phone, and you literally can scroll through the pages just like a regular brochure, and it's phone friendly. Could I send one to you? And you get her name and her phone number, and you put her in your phone, and then you text it to her. Boom, you did it. You've got her contact information already because you just put her in the phone, right? Or it could be you give her a paper book, and you have on the front of the paper book, you have these little sticky notes, these little Post-it notes. And you say, give me your name and number, and I'll give you a quick text before my order goes in. Most of the time, if you're confident when you say that, they won't even question it. They'll write their name and number on. So, I mean, there's lots of ways to do it, but those are probably the 2 quickest, easiest ways. I use a drawing form. We talk about those a lot, and I love the drawing form because it says, would you like to receive it in the mail, or would you like it digital by email or digital by text? And then it also asks them if they're interested in making some extra money with Avon. So that's what I use. But however you do it. Now, this is also if you're new and you're calling or texting or messaging or whatever, 3 people a day or 5 people a day or whatever, every time one of them says, yes, send me a book, you can count that for a point. If they say no, then it's not a point. But it's the same thing if you're standing in front of a grocery store and you're asking, would you like a brochure? Would you like a brochure? You only get points for the ones you get names for, right? Same thing for prospecting for team members, 1 point for every name. And then, of course, you're going to come home and you're going to put them in your follow-up system. You're going to get them a brochure. You're going to put them into your follow-up system. But the first thing you're going to do, too, is you're going to follow up with a potential customer and recruit 2 to 3 days after meeting them. That's just a quick, hey, I met you at Walmart on Tuesday. I was just checking back to see if there's anything I can help you with. After that, now they get your follow-ups every campaign. So that was just a one time because you just met them. Okay, so now every campaign, you're going to get a brochure to every customer. You're going to do follow-up texts and calls or whatever, and you're going to get 1 point for those, because if you're using our system, it takes you literally a minute to schedule the text to go out or the books to go out. We mail our brochures, so we use Campaign Mailer. It takes literally a minute to mail them. If you are driving around town and you're spending a lot of time doing this, give yourself like a point for every hour. I mean, we're doing 8 points a day instead of 8 hours a day. So maybe if you're driving around town delivering books, give yourself a point for every hour you're spending on it, okay? Then you're gonna place your order at Avon Now, and then you're gonna sort and deliver your orders. Again, 1 point for every hour, or however, this is your business. I'm not judging you, so however you want to work the points, that's up to you. The key is that you be consistent. The points are to get you to be consistent. Okay. Then we have passive prospecting, putting brochures out door to door. That's, you're not getting names, you're just putting brochures out. And so I just said 1 point. You could give yourself 1 point for every hour for that activity. You're going to gain a lot more points up here if you're getting names, because you might, in a half an hour, might get 6 names. This way but you're not getting names. So just give yourself a point for every hour, right? Passive prospecting, like posting on social media, give yourself a point for every hour again for that. That's just, because again, it's passive. You're posting and hoping somebody will respond. You're not going to be following up with them, right? And then there's points for all kinds of other stuff in here. Business training, you get points for that. Personal development, because all of those things are important for you to grow your business. But focus on the top third of this. Bottom line, get new prospects, new names of customers and recruits. Get a brochure to them every campaign. If it's a potential recruit, get them in your follow-up system. And then do the follow-ups. Those are the most important thing. That's the most important thing to grow your business.
If you're being honest and being consistent, this form will help you. And if you're not being honest and consistent on this, your heart will tell you so too. As you fill out the form, you'll kind of feel a little, I don't know, maybe I did this, maybe I didn't. But the bottom line is your bank account will show it. If you're doing these things consistently, your business will grow.
Yeah, if you're telling me that you got 40 points every week, but your business isn't growing, I would question whether you really got 40 points or where you're spending your energy. If you're getting 40 points a week doing personal development, that's not going to grow your business. Right? So Richard's absolutely right. It's the telling is in the results is in the results is from doing the activities, and the points is just helping you to make sure you're doing the activities. So let's move on. So you can be a part of our Daily 8 Challenge. You don't have to be on our team. So click here to log your weekly numbers. And this is just a Google form where you can put in your name and, campaign and how many points did you earn. And then it asks 2 simple questions. What were your wins this week? What did you accomplish or do well, or what are you proud of? What did you not do so well? And how can you do better next time? And none of this is about me judging you. None of it. I'm not here to judge you. This is your business. Okay. You work your business the way you want. I'm only here to help you. And the cool thing about this is if you took the 1 minute or 2 minutes that it took to answer this, you already have the answers. Because if you said, what are my wins this week? And you went, wow, I got 6 names yesterday and this is what I did. I think I'm going to do that more. Right? Or if you didn't do something so well, I don't know, maybe you met somebody and you threw up all over them, and that's what we call it, verbal vomit, right? If you just talk too much and you're kind of just running them over because you're talking too much, and they cower back, and afterwards you go, wow, I really should have listened more. I really shouldn't have talked so much. Next time you're going to listen more. You're going to not talk so much. So it's just a matter of you figuring out what you did that was good and what you did that was bad, and you've already decided for yourself what you're going to do moving forward. It's just that simple. And then you submit this. I am only going to use this to support you. I will encourage you. I might give you recognition in our Facebook group. I might send you a card. If you put something in here that I think I might have information that might help you, I might email you and say, hey, I know you're struggling with this. This is what I do, and this might help you. Something like that. I'm here to support you. And then be sure you're in our Online Beauty Biz Facebook group. I think you all are. Dude, this is our group, right? And let's see what else was on here. And then you can learn more about automating your follow-ups by clicking here. This blog post, and you can also get by searching automate, you can find this. This is how, and if there's a video, there's all kinds of stuff. This is how we use Campaign Mailer to mail brochures We text to do follow-up, and we do phone messages for those that we don't have, that are just landlines, that we don't have cell phones for. So this is walks you through how we do that. So rather than go into that in great detail. So today we're going to talk about using the power of free to convert prospects into buyers. So we're ready to graduate from the power of free and move into the power of the almighty sell. You want to make money, right? So that's right. So now you can begin to focus your efforts on actually selling rather than investing your valuable time and efforts into free products. Now, don't get too far ahead. I mean, you still want to keep doing those free products. Like I said, what Sandy's doing with her Facebook posts, she's setting herself up as an expert, right? She's saying, oh, look, you can do this to make your hair softer. Oh, this is a great way to remove your makeup. Whatever it is, right? Tips. And then we also talked about some other ways. We'll go into those. But you still want to continue to do that because you still want to just remember that those free efforts really are powerful, because it's not you. It's you posting on Facebook, offering solutions, offering advice, setting yourself up as an expert, not, hey, buy my stuff. One thing, I'm not going to call anybody out, but and there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I'm working on a trip to Hawaii. I'm working on a trip to Hawaii and I've got this incentive going, or I got that incentive going. And there's nothing wrong with that. Or help me get the, you have to be really careful how you say this, because I've seen some people recently that have actually posted on Facebook, I need you to order so I can go to Hawaii. Or please place an order so I can go to Hawaii, so I can earn this trip. You guys, I shouldn't have to say that, but do you know how bad that is? People are like, you want me to buy just so you can go to Hawaii? No, give them a real reason to buy. Give them a reason to buy that our products are amazing, or give them a reason to buy because you're going to provide more valuable added product, or because you're going to provide excellent customer service, not help me. It's not about help me. It's about me helping you. I hope that makes sense. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. But so that's really what we're doing. And so it's not buy my stuff. It's here, I have something to offer you. Here, let me help you. Here, this product is amazing, right? Not buy it. Right. Yeah, Sandy, exactly. You have to make the offer about the customer, not about yourself. And I got an example about that we'll come into. And Anitra says, that statement just sounds rude. It does, right? I mean, I don't know if a customer, I actually get that a lot. I actually, not necessarily from Avon, but I get people that friend me on Facebook or on LinkedIn. And then they send me a message right away. They friend me and then they immediately send me a message and say, I'm trying to earn a trip. Could you buy from me? It's like, excuse me? I'm like, delete.
Amazon doesn't come on and say, hey, order some product. We need to make another $1 billion. They don't say that. You go on to Amazon because you want it the next day, or you don't want to drive all over town trying to find something that's going to be out of stock in 5 places. So it's just because you're
going to get delivery in 2 days, right?
Yeah. It's good customer service, and that's all it is.
Right. So you still want to continue to work diligently to create awareness and generate interest, because remember, your list is never complete. You're constantly growing that living, breathing document of your list, right? That's your business. That list of names is your business. So you can never create too much awareness or generate too much interest, because at the end of the day, growing your business is a continual, never-ending process. So remember to focus all your attention on helping your potential customers.
You got old Zig Ziglar over there.
And like Sandy says, as Zig says, help others get what they want, and you will always get what you want.
Right.
Gosh, you guys, that's so true.
Yep.
It is so true. And just on another note, I'm reading this book right now by Tim Ferriss, and he interviews this book. I can't remember the name, the Giants, something about the Giants, but he's interviewing the top people in every industry, and they're talking, and one of the guys said, don't ever try to make people feel sorry for you, because they won't like it. They'll quit being your friend. It's just, even if you're completely paralyzed from the neck down, whatever, you need to be positive, because if you start trying to feel sorry for yourself or complain, you're going to lose friends. They're going to go away. They're not going to be there for you, right? And it was really powerful. And I wasn't prepared to talk about it, so I just said it all wrong. Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, so as we move forward, though, remember that you are helping your customers. So some of the products that you're doing to create that awareness is quotes, motivation, tips, even quotes, even motivational quotes are still good. And I still put my little logo on there with my picture because I'm branding me. But I'm not saying, hey, Zig Ziglar says, help others get what they want. You'll always get what you want, so buy from me. I'm not saying that. I just put Zig Ziglar's quote. It happens to have my logo on it. And what's cool is people will share that, and they'll share it with my logo on my website. So that's really cool. Tips lists, email series. The email series might be 30 beauty tips in 30 days. Or, we talked last week about all different ones. Videos, live videos, product spotlights. Those are so powerful. I can't even begin to tell you guys. I've been doing live video now for 2 years, every day. I quit for about 3 weeks while I reconfigured what I was going to do. And now I'm just doing product spotlights, and I cut it back to 2 to 3 minutes. And they are so powerful. My online sales are exploding because they're powerful, because it's just that quick video every single day. And you're getting your name out there. You're building a following, both on YouTube. And I promote it everywhere. I put it on YouTube. I put it on Instagram, put it on Pinterest, put it on Facebook. I take that one video and I multi-purpose it across every platform. And it's amazing what it's doing for me. So,
but again, it turns out being like a reference library again, because people can go on, and if they're looking for a certain product, it may show up in her videos that she has.
Yeah. So somebody might search Google for how do I deal with dark circles under my eyes? And maybe you did a video on how this product helps with dark circles, and it'll come up. Right? So it's huge. Product samples. We talked about giving out sample packs. And Sandy, she wasn't live last week. I know she's probably watched it. But Sandy did this. She actually, I tell you, first off, if you're going to do samples, you should definitely get some buy-in. So get them to sign up for your list or whatever first, right? And so Sandy did that. She said, hey, I can send out a book and some samples to you, who's interested. And they signed up with their address so she could mail them a book. And she did it through Campaign Mailer. She just paid for first class mail so that it would go out right away and not take 2 weeks to get there. And she added samples. So Sandy also says, I'm setting up guides in my group. That's her private group for her customers and prospects, right? To show actual product usage and doing some personal development as well. Beauty from within as well as makeup. Yes, awesome. That's so cool. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Sandy. So you're creating these free, the Avon promotions. Avon gives you the opportunity. They give you those promotions. Take advantage of them. Some of them don't cost you anything. I use the 10%. I do a 10% promotion for new people. Like if I get them on my list, then I tell them, hey, I'm offering you 10%, and I put them in a 10% promotion. But for the most part, I don't give percentages off. I give the free stuff Avon's giving me, like get a free Belief kit with a $40 order or whatever. It doesn't cost you anything to do those through the Avon promotions, through Avon Now. So you're creating those free products in order to build your list. And then you're going to add them to your Avon Now address book or your personal email list, preferably both. And this link, if you click on this link will take you to another blog post about why you need an email list. And even we'll give you a link to the one that I use, Aweber. So you can do that. And then keep in mind that you're going to continue to create those free products. But now let's look at how we can use those to help you sell too, right? So in case you missed it or you want to review, you can click here to get to our Power of Free training. That's the one we did last week. So now the Power of Free, same skills, new purpose. So many times, Avon representatives will give perpetual discounts in order to obtain a sale. So what does this mean? So sometimes Avon representatives give away their entire commission to customers on a regular basis just to make monthly quotas, just to get to President's Club or whatever. So let's say, for example, if a representative receives a 25% commission, they give the products away at a 25% discount to everybody. This is so wrong on so many levels. First off, the most important reason is you're not making any money doing that. So what's the purpose, right? And second off, you're hurting business for everybody. We compete on excellent service. There is no reason to compete on price. This is the same product. Avon offers sale prices. There's no reason to compete on price. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. And Sandy is building her email list now with the giveaway. Awesome. And Sherry was doing books. Awesome, Sherry. You're working your business. So you know what? Back in the day, for those that have been around a really long time, Sherry probably remembers this. I don't know about the rest of you, but it used to be that we had district managers, and the district managers had people who helped them, representatives who helped them, and they didn't really have a budget to pay them. So they gave what was called demo certificates. And if you helped a district manager, the district manager would give you demo certificates. And you could use those to buy demo products out of the What's New for free. You could apply the demo certificates to purchases from the What's New. They don't have those anymore. But way back in the day, 15 years ago or something, in my district in California, there was a girl. She was on welfare, actually, and didn't hold down. Well, she did have a job, actually. She worked at a hospital. I think it was just part-time or something. But she was a huge hospital, and she took the What's New. She took a bunch of copies of the What's New in, and she said to everybody in there, you can have, I'm selling to you at the What's New price. This was the demo price for reps. And it was all free money for her because she sold to them at the What's New price. She used the demo certificates to pay for it. So that was all free money for her. And she didn't have to report it for taxes or anything because, you know, the way it was done, right? But here's the thing. It was a big hospital. There was a lot of other Avon reps that worked in this hospital, and that screwed every one of them. How can you compete with that? How can you compete with somebody giving away products at below cost? Back then, representative cost through the What's New was cheaper than a representative could buy it through the brochure. So how could you compete with that? How does that help anybody? It helped her, I guess, because she made all that money. But even if that's not you, even if you're just giving away a discount, some reps feel like they have to give customers a discount. I actually had a customer ask me that recently. She said, I used to buy from this other rep in town. This is here in Utah. I used to buy from this other rep, and she wouldn't give me a discount. Will you give me one? And I said, no, sorry, I don't. The prices are representative. You get a discount by buying through me, and this is my income. This is my full-time income. This is what I do for a living. And so I'm sorry I don't give discounts, but I will do everything in my power to get you the best price. I give you free stuff. I give you excellent service. I give you additional stuff. I give you like a lot of the what we're talking about here, tips about how to use the products or tips about how to better use them. And, whether she buys from me or not is up to her, but I'm not going to give her a discount. Sorry. Everybody expects it from Avon reps. They do. Because Avon reps for so long have done that. And it's only hurt Avon as a whole. So we don't want to do that anymore. And LG, I think, probably is 100% behind that. Behind not giving discounts. So there's no reason to entice customers with a better offer than your sister reps. Just offer more value. That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, there are times when this might be a good idea. So let's touch on that before we move on. So, okay, for example, right now, currently, Avon is offering the special WOW deals for $50. These are bundles that are valued at well over $125, right? And you're guaranteed 40% commission on those, even if you're only making $25 normally. Let's say that you're just about to promote to Premier or President's Club, or you're just about to earn the trip to Hawaii, whatever. And I'm not talking the whole time you're going for the trip. I'm talking about a push at the end to get there. Then there is no problem with saying to people, advertising it, hey, I'm trying to get to Hawaii, or I'm trying to promote to the next level, and I have a special deal for you. I'm going to let you have these special WOW deals that are $50. I'm going to give them to you at my cost, which is $30. But the key is I have to have your order by 5 o'clock on Monday. Do you see what I did? I gave them an incredible deal. I didn't say, hey, buy my products so I can go to Hawaii. I did kind of, but I didn't say it that way, right? Instead, I said, hey, I'm trying to promote, and I've got something good for you out of this, right? So you buy this, I'll let you have it at my cost. This is a special deal, and I get a special price on it. I'll let you have it for $30, but here's the kicker is I have to have your order by Monday. And, after that, then the deal goes away, right? Then they're doing it because they want to help you. They want to help you, and they can see that you're giving them an incredible deal. And so it's totally okay to do it then. But it's not okay, in my mind, to go for the whole rest of the year and say, I'm going to give you 20% off so I can earn this trip to Hawaii. That's not helping anybody, right? You want to be earning the trip to Hawaii based on your efforts, not on giving away product. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Avon already offers amazing prices. Avon customers can get representative sale price by shopping with you. Avon already takes care of that. They don't so much have deals anymore. I've noticed LG, since they started doing the special representative sale price, if you shop through a representative, it doesn't seem like there's deals so much anymore. The prices are pretty consistent. I mean, sometimes they change, but our prices are amazing. People complain. I hear reps that complain that they're complaining about the price increases. Oh, Avon's price. You know why they raised prices is because they haven't raised them in 10 years and they weren't in line with the economy, right? They weren't in line with everything else because Avon has not raised prices. So you can't get a deodorant for 99 cents anymore. You can still get the bonus size deodorant for $1.79. Go buy a deodorant at Walmart, and I bet it's going to cost you $3.79 or more. So we do have amazing prices. It's just people they can't get out of their own way to see it. Our skincare, $40, $32 to $40 to $50, okay? The products it competes with in the store is $75 or $100. So our products they're really reasonable priced, and there's no reason for you guys to have to discount your products. Sherry says, in case you guys have never had managers, these two great people are here to help you all keep your business going. Thanks, Lynn and Richard. Thank you, Sherry. You're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, Sherry, I miss the managers too. I mean, to be honest with you, my manager that I had all those years didn't do anything for me. And I know that the manager you guys had here in Utah was really good, and she did a lot. And so, there's good and bad managers, but Avon is doing so many things right now. They just announced that brand new incentive, Count Me In. So now they have an incentive for brand new people. They have an incentive for Premier and President's Club and above. And now they have an incentive for people who are in between. So everybody can earn incentives no matter what level they're at. I think that's really cool. Mm-hmm. And Avon has a ton of training. The stuff that they're doing in the Facebook group and Zoom calls and GoToMeeting webinars, they're doing training after training after training. They're doing amazing stuff. I love you too, Sherry. Thank you. So there's just no reason to cut your prices, right? So here's where all that work you've done comes into play and can help you stand out from other reps. So you can start to pair your Avon products with information products that you develop. So this is how you're going to give them a better deal than those consultants who cut into their pricing and their commissions. So let's say that you want to sell a skincare regimen. So you could pair the skincare regimen with the tips list, 30-day skincare challenge, or one skin or beauty tip a day to a brand new you, right? And sell the two together as a set. You can even match it with a makeup sponge or an applicator that you can purchase from the dollar store. Or you can purchase the Avon applicator sponge, the little teardrop pink one. It doesn't cost you that much to buy it. You could just buy it and add it to their order, right? Or match it with some other Avon product samples that will go together. And so now you don't need to learn or develop a new set of skills. You've already learned it, right? We already talked about, and you can go back and watch last week's training on how to create these valuable products with the intention to offer them for free in order to create awareness or generate interest in your business. So now we're going to take those same products and we're going to use them a little different. So the bad news is, though, sometimes you might feel like you're gaining momentum because people are signing up on your email list right now for the free products. And then if you switch that and you start saying, I'm going to give this 30-day skincare, a 30 days to a new you skincare thing that I wrote, if you buy these products, you might not get as many people sign up because maybe those people just wanted the freebie. Maybe they don't want to buy the skincare. But don't let that sway you. Don't get discouraged because not everyone who opts in is going to become a paying customer. But one thing, though, that is important to know is that it is true that they're more likely to purchase your product simply because they opted in the first place. They would not have given their email if they didn't want to be marketed to at all. There's no guarantees. But if you you get these names and you put them on your email list, you put them in your Avon Now contacts. Avon does an amazing job of marketing to them. They do a great job. And the list, the people who are on there, they're people who are aware of you. They're aware of you and your business. They're interested in what you have to say, and they've already been exposed to your expertise by one or more of your free products. Maybe they're following you on Facebook, and they love the positive quotes that you're putting in every day, whatever that is, right? So all of that works in your favor. And they might be on your list for a long time before they place an order, but at some point, they're in your funnel, and at some point, they're likely to place one. Okay, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't happen right away, because sometimes it takes a little while. Sometimes they have to spin around in your funnel for a while before they drop out the bottom. So it's when you're first starting out, it's important to offer low-cost products. So although Avon products may be well known, your business is technically new, and you'll have to take some time to prove yourself and get customers to realize your products offer them a solution. And so even some of the most established online business owners understand the importance of a deal, right? So your customers would like to feel like they're getting something for free, or at least a discounted rate. Just like the girl that said to me, was at one of our breast cancer events, I would love to buy from you if you'll give me a regular discount, because I'm a vendor too. She's not with Avon, but a different company. And so they want a deal, right? So here's how you can accomplish that, right? So first, keep these really important things in mind. So low cost, high value. So when you create these information products, you're not selling them. You're not putting a price on them. You're not selling them. We're going to call them added value products, so that there's no more confusion between that and your Avon products. Okay, so I'm calling them added value products. So offering low-cost added value products are going to help, not hurt your business. So once customers realize the value that you're offering them with the quality Avon products combined with information, then they're more likely to purchase more from you on a regular basis. So rather than percentage power, rather than simply offering your added value products at an ultra low price, which if you're not careful can make it seem as though they're cheap for a reason, price your added value products two ways. So, you don't want to give away your, hey, 30 days to a better skincare or whatever for for $2 or something, You want to actually give it a price. I mean, what would it be worth if it's valuable information? You took the time to create this, right? So figure a price that you would like to charge for it. You're not selling it, but just put a price on it, and then put the discounted price that you're willing to charge for it. So for example, the skincare regimen that you want to sell is like a day cream and night cream, whatever, the whole skincare regimen. Let's just say it's $75. That's based on Avon sale prices, right? And you decided you're going to give a tips list, the 30-day skincare challenge, one skin or beauty tip a day to a brand new you. Let's say you put a price on that tips list of $25. So you just charge the price of the skincare regimen, which is $75, and give the tips list for free. The difference is $25 or 25%. So if you just offer the combined set of a premier skincare regimen with the tips list for the flat rate of $75, they might be willing to pay for it, but they don't feel like they're getting a deal. It's all how you say it, right? So instead, offer the report at a discounted rate of 25%. So instead, what you want to do is you want to say skincare regimen and 30-day skincare challenge, $100, because that would be the $75 for the product and $25 for your tips list, right? Now only $75. Can you see the difference? You're still doing it for the same price, but now your customers know that they're saving money. Now all of a sudden $75 is a great deal, and this is an enticing offer. And they're much more likely to take advantage of that. So that's what you can say is you can say, hey, and you can make a little flyer or whatever, make a Facebook post. Hey, I'm selling this skincare regimen and this 30-day, whatever it is, 30 days to a better skincare report. And it's valued at $100, and I'm giving it for $75. And so you haven't lowered the price of your Avon products, but you've offered something else basically for free, but you're showing the customer that they got a discount on it. And they're much more likely to take advantage if they think they're getting a deal, even if it's for the same price. Even if you said, hey, I'm going to give you the skincare and the report for $75, or you said, I'm going to give you the skincare regimen and 30-day challenge, skincare challenge for, it's valued at $100, but I'm going to give it to you for $75. So they feel like they're getting a deal, right? So Quality for quantity, quality for quality. So the value of your low cost added value product will not be determined by their small price tags. It's determined by the increasing number of products that you're going to start to sell. So the quality of your work is going to shine through, and your customers will quickly begin to see just how valuable your expertise, your products, and your business really are. And so the more quality work you put forward, the larger quantity of work that you'll sell and gain a profit from. You're not really selling it. You're giving it for free, but you're selling it as part of a package. So I hope that makes sense. You're selling it as part of a package. You're offering a lot more than the girl down the street who's giving 10% off just the products, right? And in most cases, that same person who's giving 10% off everything that the customer buys from them isn't giving them any expertise or help or anything else with those products. They're just selling them. And you're providing yourself as an expert, right? So, but keep in mind too that your goal here is to work smarter, not harder. So the better your products are, both the Avon products and the information that you create, the higher quality they are, the more that you sell. So it's not about producing more than you earn, it's about earning more than you produce. And I'd be really careful about spending too much time on creating these quality products. And this is something, I'm not even saying you should jump into this right now. This is something you can create over time. Maybe start small. Maybe start with something like Sandy's doing, or like I'm doing with a quote every day or a beauty tip every day on Facebook. That's the place to start. Yes, like Sandy says, but do not say, buy this for $75 and I'll give you this tips booklet. Exactly. No, you're going to say, I have this special skincare bundle and a tips list valued at $100, and I'm going to give it to you for $75. Perfect, Sandy. It's all in the message. Yes, it is. It's all in how you say it. And it's all in how you support your customer. It's all about how you giving to them. It's I can't say that more. I can't say that enough. It's all about you providing value and you giving of yourself to them. It really is. It's all in the message. Exactly. So you have to spend time to make money and then find ways to leverage that time, such as reselling products already created. So, you over time, you're going to create these little tips lists or guides or whatever they are, right? And then maybe planning emails that you can reuse. So maybe you do a little push right now with the skincare routine and they get a 30-day tips. Well, you can always reuse that down the road when you do another push for skincare. So if you walk away with one thing from this training, it's that nothing, even your free added value products come without a cost, but it far outweighs the means. So let's review what we've learned today. So it's critical to continue to create and promote free products because you can never grow your business enough. You're always looking for new. Your business is always in the new. You always have to be looking for new people, and you always have to be giving of yourself to find those people, right? Then the key to earning a profit is to start low. So create and offer low-cost products at a discounted rate to entice your list to pay for your service. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that you're discounting the Avon products. What I mean is you're discounting the bundle of the Avon products and the tips list is discounted to offer them a special deal, right? And then work smarter, not harder, by creating quality products that speak to the value of your business. So the common theme here and in the previous lessons we've learned is that you'll have to invest some time into building your business, but you'll reap the benefits of your investment if you follow these simple rules. It's all about balance, being smart, and putting your best foot forward. And then you're well on your way to achieving success. So that's it. That's what I have. Do you have anything you want to add? No. Richard really didn't even know what I was going to talk about, so this is probably even a little more over his head even. A lot of this comes from marketing online. See, I do a lot of marketing online. It's not such maybe, although you still can use this face-to-face, you can still offer, you can put a little flyer in your brochures, for your delivery customers. Hey, I have a special deal. I have this 30 days to a younger looking face, whatever that is that you've created. And with this skincare, like let's just say with the Anew Platinum or the Anew Ultimate or whatever regimen, the price is this, and the skincare report is worth this. So I don't know. Just to make it easy, we'll say it's $100, and I'm going to sell it to you, the whole thing, the whole package for $75, which is the same $75 that product would have cost. But you can create a flyer that way, and you can do this with your in-person customers, right? It's just another way of growing your business. This is not the way. It's not even something that all of you need to do. It's just another way. If you're looking especially to build online, this is a great way to do it, because that's something you can do on your email list with your customers.
It gives your customers value, and it brands you as an expert.
Yeah. So let's come back to us. Get back up here. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you today. We are going to be gone the next 2 Sundays, so we'll be dark the next 2 Sundays. We will be back on the 23rd of May. So today's the 2nd. We're going to be dark next Sunday on the 9th and dark on the 16th. Richard and I, my brother is in desperate need. He's in Florida, and he's lonely, and he's in desperate need to have someone come and enjoy the beach with him.
Yeah.
So we are going to Florida. We're going to be drinking Mai Tais on the beach, pina coladas, whatever, and enjoying the sun. So you'll see us on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm going to try to take some of the sunshine off his back, so he doesn't have to bear the whole brunt of it. So hopefully I'll be working on my tan line.
This will be our first trip. I mean, gosh, we usually
It's been a
travel
year and
3
a
or
half.
4 times a year, and this will be our first trip in a year and a half. I am so excited. Such sacrifices you make.
Somebody's got to
Yeah.
do it, Sandy.
So Sandy, I'm sorry, he's actually thinking about what to pack for his Florida trip.
Yeah.
Panama City Beach. I don't know if any of you guys know where that is, but they live in Panama City Beach, right on the beach, and supposedly the best beaches in the United States. And yes, we make such sacrifices. I know. So we'll be back by next Sunday, but it's cutting it so close that I'd rather just be dark, and we'll be back on the 23rd. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you, lotion for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna need. We got lots of Avon sunscreen.
I have
Sherry.
50 SPF and bug guard.
Yeah,
I'm
Bug
ready.
Guard and the 50 SPF. We need this. We need this. So we're all vaccinated. We're gonna have masks on, but we're all good. That's so terrible to suffer through the beach water. I know, it's a rough life, huh? All right, you guys. Thank you. We'll see you online. We'll see you in 3 weeks.
Yep, see you in 3 weeks.
And thanks, Sandy. We're gonna have a fun trip. You guys have a
Yes.
great week.
Yeah,
Talk
well,
to you soon.
we'll be back in 3 weeks with our insights and a sunburn, I hope.
Yeah. You'll see
Or
us on
suntan.
Facebook. Trust me, we'll be there. And Karen says, have a good trip. And you
Thanks.
guys will notice that we'll be gone. I won't be working my business, but none of my business will stop. Everything will be scheduled before we leave. And so my Facebook posts will all be scheduled. My reminders, my Avon order will go in the middle of while we're gone on the 12th. And nothing will change. My reminders will go out to my customers. I just will have to spend probably, I don't know, an hour putting my order in on the 12th. But other than that, we're on vacation and my business didn't stop. And that's what systems do for you. That's why they're so important. All right. See you later. Have a great
Good night,
weekend.
everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Have a great week.